We're chatting, everything is going great. And then she said she's not even from LA. I found out that she was in Helsinki, Finland.
Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Discover. 90 Day Fiance is a television show that runs on a network called TLC. It follows the lives of an array of engaged couples who have gotten their K-1 visas and must be married within 90 days. The purpose of this visa is to allow the foreign national to come into the country and prepare for the wedding, which is why there is a time limit on the amount of time they are allowed to be simply engaged for. Unfortunately, not all couples in the show are meant for one another, and here are 7 of them who we don't think will last. Number 1. Michael and Juliana. During a yacht party in Croatia, Michael met an international model named Juliana, and there was an instant attraction. They fell deeply in love and applied for Juliana's tourist visa to come to America for the first time. But when the visa was denied, they were crushed. Shortly after, Michael realized he wanted to be with Juliana not for just a few months, but forever. So he proposed, and quickly filed for a K-1 visa. While the time they have spent together has been fun and exciting, Juliana has only seen pieces of Michael's life, but not the full scope of his responsibilities, including 2 kids and his ex-wife. Given the 20-year age difference, Michael's family has concerns about whether Juliana is with Michael for love or a ticket to America.
As a father, I'm so proud of them. I love them so much. To have them participate in the wedding, just felt so lucky that we're moving on as a family, and we're all in this together.
Number 2, Lilly and Sascha. After her graduation, Emily planned on visiting Russia to teach English, as well as traveling to Europe while there. During a visit to the gym with her coworkers, Emily spotted Sascha, an attractive fitness trainer. He trained her at the gym, she tutored him in English, and the romance ensued. Soon after, Emily became pregnant with Sasha's 3rd child, and they're now planning on moving to America as a family of 3. They plan on hiding the fact that Emily may become ex-wife number 3 from Emily's family. A life based on lies usually isn't the recipe for a perfect marriage. Number 3, Blake and Jasmine. When Blake first saw Jasmine's profile, he thought she was too beautiful to be true. Soon, Blake flew to meet Jasmine in Finland for the first time, and it went so well they decided to make it official then and there. By his 2nd trip, he had decided to propose, but Blake's family and friends worry that Jasmine may be in it for more than love. Her sister lives in Los Angeles, leading to questions of whether Jasmine is just looking for a ticket to join her sister in the United States or not. It's also interesting how she agreed to marry him after only being with him twice.
We're chatting, everything is going great. And then she said she's not even from LA. I found out that she was in Helsinki, Finland.
Number 4, Anna and Marcel. These 2 lovebirds met on social media. Marcel sent her a friend request. Despite the language barrier, they began talking, often sending each other photos of their bees, as they're both into beekeeping. Anna finally traveled to Turkey to meet Marcel, and 4 months later, he proposed to her on social media. One thing to note though, Marcel's family doesn't know that Anna has 3 kids, as they don't approve of having children out of the wedlock. Another romance built on lies. Number 5, Robert and Annie. They also met on social media, and after talking every day for 6 months, Robert booked a cruise to the Dominican Republic. Robert proposed that very first day. They'd only spent 8 hours together, but suddenly they were engaged and applying for the K-1 visa. With Robert's busy life, he still hasn't been able to go see her again, nor has he given her an engagement ring. Robert actually has a 4-year-old child as well as a full-time job. How will a relationship like this work when the first and last time they met was when they got engaged? Talking on the phone isn't something a couple can do forever. They need to be able to be present for the other when times get difficult. But we fear one meeting won't be enough. We don't want either Robert or Annie to regret their decisions later. Number 6, Tania and Sinjin. While initially planning to go to South Africa to meet a different man from a dating app, Tania met Sinjin at a bar. He was a bartender. She ended up going home with him that night and staying in South Africa for 4.5 months. While now planning on moving to Connecticut, there are some things Sinjin hadn't planned for. For example, living in Tania's mom's shed and following all her rules. The 2 must have been arguing quite a lot about this. Number 7, Mike and Natalie.
I was hesitant at first, and I was thinking to myself, why in the world would this woman possibly be interested in a guy like me, I mean, not saying I'm not a catch, but...
Mike's friend and his wife actually decided to play matchmaker and introduce Mike to the wife's best friend in Ukraine, Natalie. Matt talked Natalie up constantly, and pretty soon, Natalie and Matt got talking online. Mike flew to Ukraine to meet her in person, and by the end of his trip, he decided Natalie would be his wife one day. Mike proposed on their 2nd date, also the 2nd time they'd met, at the Eiffel Tower. He hopes that the big differences between them don't get in the way. She's a city girl and he lives a more rustic life, and she hopes that he'll go to church with her, but he has no interest. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.